Hello, I'm the blind historian, and I'd like to talk to you today about a lady that you've probably never heard of, but I really think you should, and her name is Ann Stanley. Now, Anne was actually the heir to Queen Elizabeth I, heir to the throne. So when Elizabeth died in 1603, Anne should have become queen after her. Now, the reason for this was all in her father, Henry VIII's will. And in his will, he said that the line of succession should come through his younger sister, Mary Tudor, and he completely wiped out the succession of his older sister, Margaret, because she was Scottish. She'd moved to Scotland to marry. Now, if you follow that through, when Elizabeth died, the heir would be Mary's succession, and the succession was Anne Stanley. However, Elizabeth didn't want a woman to take over her, and it was chose that James VI of Scotland would become the king to unite the two kingdoms together. So he became James I of England and Scotland. Now, Anne should be known for another reason, not just that she was heir to the throne. But in 1631, she went to court and she testified. Now, why was this important? Well, it was really important because she testified against her husband. She was Baroness Monteagle, and her husband was accused of allowing rape and sodomy. Now, this is because he allowed a servant to rape his wife, and he actually set it up, really. And that wasn't right. It wasn't allowed. So she testified against her husband in this, and he was found guilty. And because he was found guilty, he was executed. Now, that's great. And it did set a precedent. So from now on, from 1631 onwards, instead of just being a possession of men, women could testify against them. So if they'd done something against the woman, they could testify in court against them. However, it really didn't do much for her, and she had to petition court to get her good name back, because her husband, in defending himself, accused her of adultery. So she had to put forward to get her good name back. That just goes to show, ladies, how much we get tainted by this adultery or lewd behaviour, just so men can get their own way. Now, on this occasion, it didn't work, but she did live a very quiet life afterwards until she died.